Quidnunc provides one of the most powerful investigative tools focused on the non-profit world, used extensively by media, congressional staff, law enforcement, and OSINT specialists, and now it's available to you. Maybe you're an investigative journalist, or perhaps a researcher, or a donor, a fundraiser, or perhaps you're just looking for help or ideas for your charity. You're here because you want to understand a non-profit, or perhaps a network of them. Most non-profits registered as 501(c)s are required to file tax returns. Millions of these forms, known as 990s, provide hundreds of data points about a charity's operations, its people, its finances, its grantees, its foreign activities, its political involvement, among hundreds of other important details. Going through a single 990 form line by line is fine if you're looking to understand a few things about a single charity, but what, for instance, about its donors? 990 forms only show which persons and groups to which a charity has given money. To find this charity's own donors, you'd have to go to the donors' 990 forms, but if you don't know who those donors are, how do you find their tax returns? Quidnunc solves that. And it's not just grants. Billions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of people and companies underpin powerful networks of nonprofits across the United States and abroad. To really understand an organization or a network of organizations, you need to be able to see everything. Quidnunc provides that service. Quidnunc holds 6 million electronic tax returns, and we have extracted over 200 million rows of data from those returns, going back almost 15 years. We provide that information in tabular form so that you can search, filter, and download thousands of rows of pertinent information at a single time to help you find the information you need and understand how billions of dollars and millions of nonprofits, companies, addresses, and activities all connect. We provide the raw data that has driven a dozen investigative pieces in major media. We've even helped out with congressional investigations and law enforcement efforts. Perhaps you're a journalist and you'd like to find out which nonprofit organizations with bank accounts in China are lobbying government or giving money to American colleges. Perhaps you are a fundraiser and you need to find private grant-making foundations in the city of Boston, for example, that have given funding to organizations focused on education services. Perhaps you're in law enforcement and you want to track how foreign money is moving around a specific network of non-profits. Or maybe you're an analyst who wants to see how that money finances media organizations spreading disinformation. Maybe you're a political activist tracking 527 organizations or uncovering related subsidiary groups of important PAC contributors. Perhaps you're interested in figuring out a network of groups that share unifying factors, such as a single accountant filing their returns, or a shared address, shared contractors. The list is almost endless, with hundreds of different fields to search across hundreds of millions of rows. Quidnunc helps you find the information you need. We're here to help. Don't want to investigate the nonprofit sector yourself using our data service? We provide bespoke research, risk analysis, and consultancy services. As of last year, every 501(c) that files a tax return is required to do so electronically, and that means that that tax return, and millions more every year, will be available to you through Quidnunc. There are almost 2 million nonprofit organizations in the USA. Let's find out what they're doing.